This might sound like a familiar. I mean, you probably seen me talk about this before, but it's very important, and it's called my bottle of water analogy. Now, this is a bottle of water, folks. All right, I'm about to show you some sales 101 to help you understand what the issue is a lot of people might be facing at their interviews. All right, so this is a bottle of water. All right, and it's one product, right? I'm only gonna try and sell you one product here, right? So this is one product, a bottle of water, President's Choice strawberry flavored water, right? Because I get bored with just plain water sometimes, so I like to have the flavored water. Now, how do I sell this bottle of water to people? How I sell this bottle of water, folks, and what I want to argue for, and how I want to wrap up this session is by making this point. How I sell you this bottle of water is dependent on what pain points and challenges you have, because I'm not going to use the same pitch to sell this bottle of water to each and every one of you out there. How I sell, what I highlight about this product is dependent on your pain points, your challenges, and what problem you're looking to solve. Now, let's say you're someone who's like me. Maybe you're someone, you're a customer. You tell me, hey Dean, you know what? I want to drink water. I want to be drinking more water. I want to stay more hydrated, but it's just that I find water so boring. It's so boring. I just don't like the taste. I need something that's going to make me want to drink it. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight the flavored aspect of this water. Then I'm going to say, okay, great, excellent. I get bored with water too, the plain flavor water, but this is a great flavored water. It comes with so many different flavors. This one is strawberry. What's your favorite flavor? Oh, you like peach? Yeah, this is sold in peach flavor as well. And it just makes it much more enjoyable to drink. It's not a plain, boring flavor. And not only are you going to enjoy drinking it, it's going to encourage you to keep drinking more water as well. So to that person, that's how I'm going to sell this product, right? Now, let's say it's a different situation. You're like, Dean, I'm going on a camping trip. I just need a good bottle of water that's not too heavy. It's not going to, weigh me down. And it's something that I can kind of, open up and take a few sips out of while I'm doing my hiking and stuff like that. Then what I'm going to do, how I'm going to sell this product is, I'm not even going to talk about the flavoring. I'm going to talk about the size and all that stuff. So I'm going to say, hey, excellent. This is perfect for camping and hiking. It's a small bottle of water. It weighs less than a pound. It also has a resealable cap, right? So after you open it, you can reseal it, back up again and keep on hiking, right? And it's very small. You can, if you got a hiking backpack or whatnot, it's going to fit right in there. It's not going to be too much additional weight, and it's going to be perfect for your camping trip. So that's how I'm going to sell this bottle to the person who's going on a hike or going camping or whatever. What's another scenario? So maybe you're someone who's brand conscious, right? You're like, Dean, I only want to drink water from a credible brand. All right, it has to be a well-known brand. I don't want any brands that I don't know about. I'm a huge fan of Canadian products, Canadian brands. So for that person, I'm going to highlight the fact that this is a Canadian brand, right? I think it's a Canadian. I think President's Choice is a Canadian brand, right? But hey, if it's not, just stay with me, all right? So then I'm going to talk about how this is a Canadian brand, right? I'm going to say, hey, great. Well, this is a President's Choice brand. It's Canadian made. So I'm going to talk about that, how the water itself is from Canada. It's local. It's locally made. It's a local company, local brand, President's Choice. That's how I'm going to sell it to that person. So notice what I've done here, folks. One product, 3 completely different sales pitches. Now, what determines the differentiation between those sales pitches? Well, it's the customer's problem, the customer's pain points, the customer's challenges that they're facing, right? How I sell this product is dependent on what the customer's problem is. And based on that, I'm going to highlight the most relevant aspects of this bottle of water in order to show them how it's going to help them with their problem, their challenges, their pain points, or whatever they've got going on. And the reason why I wanted to show this analogy is, and I use this analogy whenever I've done a presentation for any groups, is this is how you need to be looking at your interviews. If you're not highlighting the most relevant stuff, you're going to be selling like, and by the way, if you haven't understood the analogy yet, you are this bottle of water. You are in this analogy, you are the bottle of water, right? And you need to be highlighting the most relevant aspects of you that based on the problems, the challenges the customer is facing. That's the point I'm trying to make here, folks. All right, because let's say the person who comes up to me and says, "Hey, I'm bored with boring regular water, and I want something that's enjoyable to drink." If that person comes to me and I start talking about how it's a small bottle, it weighs less than a pound, it's not heavy, and it's perfect for camping and hiking, that person's not going to care, folks, because they're like, oh, okay, dude, like, what are you talking about? Like, I told you that I'm looking for something that's enjoyable to drink. I don't care about the size, and I'm not going hiking. I don't even like hiking. Why are you telling me about how I can take this bottle hiking? So notice, folks, that I would be selling the wrong, irrelevant aspects of this product. And a lot of you might be doing that at your interviews. This is the point I'm trying to make. So this is why it's so important, folks, for you to understand the problems and challenges the organization is facing, the hiring team is facing, the department is facing. So you can highlight the most relevant aspects that you bring to the table. So you need to always be speaking to the customer's problem, right? And what does the organization do? What does the hiring team do? What does the interviewer do? Well, they're not going to be unprofessional, right? They're going to be, because most of us were raised to be professional, to be nice, to be polite to people. They're going to sit there, they're going to smile, they're going to, joke around with you and do that whole thing. But they're not going to see your value, folks, because you have not highlighted the relevant aspects of your background. You have not spoken to their challenges. You have not spoken to their pain points. You have not communicated how you can specifically help them with their specific problems, right? So always remember this when you're preparing for your interviews. Remember, you are the bottle of water, but obviously you're more amazing and complex and amazing than a bottle of water. But I'm just using an analogy here. But in this analogy, you are the bottle of water, and what pitch you decide to use is dependent on the problems and challenges the organization is facing and the hiring manager is facing.